Each week, I pick the brains of sports experts and anchors from all over the country for their picks in the week's hottest NFL games. Today, we're joined in studio by sports anchor and expert Keith Russell. Expert.
Okay.
Expert on especially all things NFC East, especially today, because that's primarily what we're going to be talking about. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, Keith. NFC East is not looking good this year.
No, it's not. It's a terrible division. It's the worst division in all of football. But when you win your division, you go to the playoffs. And somebody's going to the playoffs, Katie. Philly or Dallas. Somebody's going.
Who's it going to be? Well, we're going to talk about both of their matchups this week. We're going to talk about all four NFC East teams this week in their respective games. Let's talk about one of these teams, the New York Giants, holding the bottom spot in their division right now, and the Miami Dolphins, who are also at the bottom spot in their division. These two meet Sunday. Who do you pick here?
Surprisingly, I'm going with the Giants. The Dolphins, they're getting rid of everybody. They're making all these roster moves. Guys are coming in, guys are going out. Meantime, for the Giants, with rookie quarterback Daniel Jones possibly missing another game, this could be Eli Manning's last ever start at home. The Eli Manning who led the Giants to 2 Super Bowl titles, beat Tom Brady twice. This could be the grand finale. I think his teammates are going to play hard for him. It's going to be a big one for Eli and the Giants.
And then up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are in Washington to meet the Redskins this week, and it's an NFC East matchup here. Who's going to win this one?
Eagles. I mean, the Redskins, they're really bad. They're really bad. The Eagles aren't much better. They only have one wide receiver. At least they only finished the game against the Giants on Monday night with one healthy wide receiver, and he's a former college quarterback. But the Eagles will win this game against the Redskins. They will take a 1-game lead over the Cowboys. I know we haven't gotten to the Cowboys yet. They will take a 1-game lead over the Cowboys December 22nd. Dallas at Philly. That will be huge.
That will be huge, but only if the Dallas Cowboys are really going to continue making a stir for the rest of the season, right? You think that they might have a chance to make a stir in the postseason. But as for this week's matchup against the Los Angeles Rams in Jerry World, what's going to be the outcome there?
No chance.
No chance.
Chance to make some noise in the postseason. No chance against the Rams. As crazy as it seems, the Rams, who were in the Super Bowl just last season, they're on the outside looking in of the playoffs right now. They're 1 game behind Minnesota. So they need this game actually more than Dallas needs this game. The Rams are hot. Todd Gurley's starting to be utilized the way he should be. I think they roll into AT&T Stadium. They dust off the Cowboys. But even though the Cowboys will be a game behind the Eagles in the NFC East, all they'll have to do is go to Philly December 22nd, beat the Eagles. They will have swept Philly. They'll be back in first place in the NFC East. Rams need it more. The Cowboys will win in Philly. Cowboys will go down, however, this Sunday.
So not happy news in the short term for the Cowboys fans, I'm sure, and everybody in the DFW area, but long term might look a little more positive. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills traveling to Pittsburgh to face the Steelers. Both of these teams are desperate to solidify their chances. Other teams that are desperate to solidify their chances at the playoffs. Who's going to win this one?
Buffalo. I'm rolling with some Buffalo wings. You know why? Because Buffalo's a really good team. They showed us when they came to AT&T Stadium and put away the Cowboys. They hung with the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are the best team in football right now. Buffalo hung with the Ravens just last Sunday. They could have won that game. Buffalo wins against Pittsburgh. They clinch a spot in the postseason for the second time in 3 years. They'll be playing on Sunday Night Football for the first time in 12 seasons. This is the ultimate proving ground. Buffalo comes out on top.
All right. Thank you so much for your picks and your expertise.
At least I tried to sound like I knew what I was talking about.
You knew what you were talking about. Right. NFC East expert over here. Keith Russell, everybody. You can catch all of the action from these games Sunday and hear more picks from sports anchors everywhere week by week on your CBS local website. Katie Johnston for CBS Local Sports.